Hello and welcome to my latest video. It's amazing, but this model railway has taken me 3 years to get from the very beginning to the completion of phase 1. Basically all the track and the scenery has now been laid. I don't know where the time's gone or how I ever had time to work. My son's got married and 2 grandchildren have arrived in the period it's taken me to finish the layout. But this is just a quick overview of what's happened. As you can see, the room used to be an office with a desk and a bookcase, and I decided to build a railway around the edge of the room, going through the bookcase, cutting holes through the supports, as you can see, and then over a purpose-built baseboard, across the desk, around the other side of the desk, across the doorway entrance and back into the bookcase. And here it is with all the baseboard laid, but with just the track put on loosely to give an idea of where everything is going to go. As you can see at this stage, no track's been laid, no wiring, nothing. Then I started by laying the track, particularly the joins across the removable bridge, finally managing to complete the circuit with a golden spike. Then started wiring up all the electric points, which involved lots of soldering. Then all the connectors from the points going into the control panel. And here's some of the wiring under the baseboard, very spaghetti-like. And then the complete control panel for all the points. And I was quite pleased with the way this turned out. And it's proved to be quite good in operation. Then of course I had to move on to the scenery, and this was the first area that was attacked. I put some strip lighting LEDs under the bookcase to give the thing a lot more brightness. I even got some help from the grandchildren. This is Barney's effort and this is Bax's effort. That's a car, believe it or not. So at last all the scenery is complete, all the track is laid, and here's a quick overview of the finished product. This train is leaving the bookcase across the removable bridge and then onto the desk there with the retaining walls. I've used Pico back scenes to give a bit of depth, and this is an additional branch station which I put in the corner. And then finally the tracks lead round over the edge of the desk, and eventually, as this train goes round, leads on to the purpose-built baseboard where the main station resides. Some people say this looks a little bit like Clapham Junction, which has a similar raised station building. And again, I've used plenty of back scenes and some photographs to give some depth. I then had to make some additional retaining walls, again from Metcalf kits. All the platforms are made from Metcalf kits. It was quite tricky getting all the clearances right because they all have curves and bends. I had to make sure none of the trains snagged on the platforms. Here's a quick advertisement for Cornwall. And then the final section here. This comprises mainly old Hornby buildings to give an industrial scene, and a roadway in the front which gives somewhere where the grandchildren can reach and drive the cars up and down. And this building at the end, again, was painted by the grandchildren and needs a little bit of repainting. So here we are. This is a final overview of the whole thing. Goodness knows where the last 3 years have gone, but I've managed to squeeze bits of modelling in here, there and everywhere, and finally got there. The next plan is to build a loco yard off this baseboard, just to give me some more space for my rolling stock. Okay, well there we are, that's it, the complete layout. There will be another video sometime soon, not quite sure when, but meanwhile I hope you enjoyed it, and please don't forget to subscribe.